If you see an instrument there that you want, TBC RKM 20% off. If you don't, and you want to get something custom built by them with their electronics, your favorite electronics, you pick it. TBC RKM 30% off of any build that you get. What's up, everybody? Chuck Bailey with the Bass Channel here, and today I have something pretty awesome for you. So, if you recall, a while back, like January, we dropped the NAMM bass video, and from all the views and what many of you seem to love was a specific section where we were doing our playthrough that involved a very unique bass. Now, if you recall, that bass, which caught all of your eyes and ears, was a double P. It was blue. It was amazing. Josh was playing it. And we got so many comments on this bass. So I reached out to that company after my sleuthing, and the company's called RKM. They're out of Mexico. They've been featured on other bass channels, and they were referred to as the Fodera of Mexico. And I mean, I think that's cool, but I also think that this company kind of sticks out on their own in a really awesome and unique way. So I wanted to bring something to you. Unfortunately, we couldn't get that double P. That went to another bass channel, and you've probably seen it, and another amazing bass player, but they were able to get us this wonderful bass that you see here. Sorry if this moment took too long, but I was stuck in my childish own way. When you hold my left, everything's alright, and I don't ever want nothing to change. This bass is the RKM 23.032 Custom Bass 5. All hand built out of their Mexico shop by Humberto and his crew, and they make all kinds of basses. And I'll drop a link to their website below, and you guys can see for yourself. We're gonna have some really special collaborations with them and partnerships, if you will, for the Bass Channel viewers and subscribers, and for anyone else, if you're new or if you've been coming here, this is going to be something you're going to want to check at the end of this video, so please stick around. But before we go any further, let me get into some of the specs of this ridiculous thunder horse of a bass. The body is alder. The finish is satin urethane, and it's road worn. If you look all along the body here, you can see that. Their body shape is the RKM Modern Precision Bass 5 shape. It's got a 4-bolt neck, and it's made of hard rock maple that also comes with a satin urethane finish and carbon fiber steel neck reinforcements and the actual truss rod area itself. This 5-string, believe it or not, is a 34-inch scale length. So if you're more comfortable with 34-inch lengths and scale as far as play goes, this 5-string feels very familiar to you. If you're on the fence about 34-inch scale 5-strings, not having the oomph that low B usually brings with the 35-inch scale, I can say that while this doesn't necessarily have that boominess that you normally associate with a 35-inch scale, the low B definitely gets the job done. This is one of my favorite parts too with this instrument. This fingerboard and neck is ambrosia maple. The figuring of the wood is just beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful, and it feels tremendously fast, and it plays really, really nice, and the radius on the neck feels good too. Now, as far as the tone goes and as far as the electronics goes, let's go right to it, right? So they do now offer, in the beginning they didn't. I was talking with Humberto, and they were originally trying to stay with tried and true pickups from companies that all of us normal consumers are familiar with and that we would associate with as far as our likes and dislikes. But they are making in-house custom pickups now for their instruments. I'm hoping to get some sets of those that we can put in some of our instruments, or maybe another RKM that we can feature with those custom pickups. But this one in particular comes with a company's pickup that you all are very familiar with. This is a Nordstrom MM5.2 dual coil. It is your typical bucker. It has great response, much like how the typical Music Man style StingRay humbuckers sound. It gives you that kind of woofy, barky, overdrive kind of beefiness that you would normally associate with a Music Man style pickup. The preamp is a Nordstrom 3B 9V. The controls are volume, blend, bass and treble, and mids. Switching controls are active, passive, mid-frequency selector, and the last control here is series parallel. The bass comes equipped entirely with Hipshot hardware, and this bass came set up with my favorite strings. They weren't elixirs, sorry Chris. These ones were Labella RX Nickels 40 to 118. I've never played the 118 sets, but you know what? They felt really good. I'm usually 45 to 130, but I liked these ones, so I'll probably try to get some more of these. Before we go any further, I want to give you a little backstory as far as this company goes. So every bass in their shop is 100% handmade, and I don't want to mislead you in saying that everything is done 100% by hand, But I did ask them as far as a breakdown or an elaboration with respect to that 100% handmade. And what I received as far as the information goes, about 30% is CNC and 70% is made by hand. So of course, CNC, it's a tool, right? Like that's what luthiers are using. Why some people hang their hat on doing every single part of it by hand? Look, if you are, that's great. But it's a tool. It's a tool just like a saw, just like a screwdriver, just like anything else. And of course, it shouldn't weigh into an instrument being amazing or not amazing. It's just part of the process. And then to be honest, 70% of the rest of the work being done by hand is pretty incredible. And you can tell, right? Like this instrument feels, plays, and sounds tremendous. And I'm not necessarily saying that instruments that you can pick up off a shelf don't feel, play, and sound tremendous, but if you're making an investment in a custom instrument, the last thing you want is for it to not feel, play, or sound amazing. And these guys delivered. And there's something really special that Humberto puts in all of these builds because he stays in constant contact with you through the entire build process, which I thought was really cool. It's not you chasing him, they're giving you the updates. And his build times are pretty fast. I want to say he told me last time I spoke to him that they're averaging 3 to 6 months for a custom base to be built. That's insane. Considering some of the other companies, especially some of the more older and established companies, are a year to 2 years plus. The fact that he can have your custom instrument based off of whatever specs, color, and finish you want done in 3 to 6 months is incredible. And again, he has so many luthiers, so many techs, so many builders in his shop. The quality of the work is probably uncontested. So you have no reason to worry and no reservations there. His shipping was incredible. They shipped this instrument in a mono sleeve, I want to say it was, and the packing was really well done too. So it came safe and sound, no issues at all. Out the box, the intonation was great, played great. But yeah, you're not limited to just this style instrument with this style pickup, this kind of electronics. You can do pretty much whatever you want. The grand design, I would say, as far as Humberto and his crew go, is they want to shoot for a middle line as far as quality and what's the word I'm looking for? Feeling like you're getting your money's worth, basically. So they're shooting for quality and consistency right in between like a Fender and a Sadowski, right? So their price tag isn't as expensive as a Sadowski per se, but not as cheap as a Fender. You're right in the middle as far as their custom builds go, and you're getting a custom bass for an incredible price, right? You're getting great quality, you're getting consistency, you're getting your choice of woods, you're getting your choice of electronics. It's everything that you would want in a boutique bass package that they can deliver in an incredibly fast amount of time. Again, in closing, if you're looking for something incredible with RKM, whether it's a P, a J, a PJ, short scale, something complex, neck through, single cut, they can do it, right? And here's something that's really rad. I thought this was awesome. I asked if we could do something for our viewers, especially because RKM has been so amazing to work with, and they offered us at the Bass Channel an incredible opportunity for you, our viewers and subscribers. So for any in-stock inventory that they have on their website, and again, the website will be listed below, for any in-stock inventory that they have right now, you can email them and in your subject line put TBC RKM20. Put that in the subject line, and any email you send with TBC RKM20 for any in-house inventory base that they have in stock and ready to go, they're going to knock 20% off of the listed price. Yeah, 20% off of the listed price, so you don't even have to wait. If you go to their website and you see an instrument that you absolutely have to have, that you must have, you can email them in the subject line, put TBC RKM20, and you get 20% off of that instrument. And I believe Don't quote me because I forget. But I believe he also offered free shipping to the continental United States. That's insane. 20% off of the listed price, free shipping. Now, if you don't see something that you like, if you don't see an instrument, but you have that instrument in your head, you have what you want from RKM, your perfect, amazing bass, and you want to give them that opportunity, here's an even better deal. You can still email them, and you put TBC RKM 30, and you will get 30% off of your custom build. 30%. Whatever the list is after you add all of your bells and whistles, knock 30% off of that, and I believe you still get free shipping. So you can go there right now, check their inventory list. If you see an instrument there that you want, TBC RKM 20, 20% off. If you don't, and you want to get something custom built by them with their electronics, your favorite electronics, you pick it. TBC RKM 30, 30% off of any build that you get. There's no deal out there like that for a custom instrument right now. Absolutely not. There's none. So this is your opportunity. If you like this bass, if you liked how it sounded, if you like how it looks, if you wanted to change something, here's your chance, right? I want to say thank you to Humberto and the rest of the crew over at RKM. This bass is incredible. Thank you so much for letting us have the opportunity to play it and showcase it for all of our viewers. I encourage you to go to their website, check out the different builds and the basses they have. Get one yourself. I promise you, you're not going to be disappointed. The electronics, the hardware they use are all from companies that you are already familiar with, and the woods and the finish options they offer as far as relic, gloss, satin, finish, matte, whatever, you're going to find whatever you're looking for in an instrument through RKM. Until next time, this is Chuck Bailey with the Bass Channel. We will see you later.